Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, I will show you or cover how to create a document tool in Oracle AI Agent Studio. And I will explain you all the configuration step by step and also tell you that when and why to use document tools in real world scenarios. So this video is part of the Oracle AI Agent Studio How to series where I will be covering agents, tools, integration and the best practices. So let's start by understanding what actually a document tool is. So document tools are nothing but the tools which allow the AI agent to access the documents. It can be indexed document or the reg documents, such as organization policies, insurance policies, business process guidelines, period close procedures, or a situational workflows. So this gives agent a reliable knowledge base to make precise and informed decision, especially when we are combining this data with other tools or the business objects. So document tools work with any reference material. It can be your insurance policy, compliance guide, HR handbook, or any other internal process documentation. So we have to use them whenever we want our agents to answer questions based on a specific documents or combine that information with other tools. One key distinction I will call out that this is completely different from the recently released chat upload feature within the AI Agent Studio because document tools create persistent indexed knowledge that agent can reference across conversation and integrate with other business object and tool. On the other hand, the chat upload feature where we can upload the files directly to the chat window and get the file processed within the real time. But here we have to create a tool and then we will be leveraging that tools to be able to link it with other tools or answer the questions based on those documents. So if you want to check out the chat upload feature, you can check out using the link mentioned in the video description or the another video. Now, as we have understood what actually a document tool is and in which scenarios we can use them. Now let's move on and go to the environment, create a document tool. So I will go on to the environment. So this is the environment which we are in. And now I'm on the AI Agent Studio. Now just to give you a context that for our scenario, we are using an example for period close procedure document from Oracle. And we will build a document tool that will answer questions about period close procedure and recommended actions based on the document. That is nothing but the period close procedure document. Now to create that document tool, we need to switch over to the tools. And here, click add. In the tool type, we need to select document. And then I will be writing a name as, let's say, period close advisor. Tool code will automatically populate. I will say common because this is common document. And then in the description, I will say that this tool help answer questions around period close procedures within Oracle Financials and Procurement module. Okay. So this we entered as a description. Now in this document section, we need to add our documents. Now before we go on, again, just a call out that this human in the loop option is also available for this tool where we can enable this and select the required option. This human in the loop I will cover in a separate video. Now what I will do, I will click add into this document section. And here this few fields which will pop up. So in the name, I need to provide a document name. So let's say this is for period close procedure. So I will say period close procedure. Now status is very important here because we need to set it to ready to publish if you want to utilize in our agent. However, to actually use it in an agent, the status must be published. And I will show you that how to make it published in a moment. So for now, I'm keeping it as ready to publish instead of draft. But if you're just doing it, creating, and then later you want to utilize this, you can create it as a draft one. For now, I'm keeping it as ready to publish. And then for the description, I will say this document provides step by step procedures for period close and best practices. Okay, and now I need to select the files. I will just say this and write period close procedure. So I will just select this file and say open. So it will get uploaded. I just say save. And finally, I if I need to upload multiple documents, I can upload those multiple documents by again clicking on add button and select that file, provide the name and description, select the status. So we can add multiple documents. There is no limit as such for this to have the number of documents. And finally, we will create, and this is how we can create a document tool. But this is not complete yet. As I mentioned earlier, the document status is very critical. We set it to ready to publish, but now to make it published and query ready, we need to run a schedule process. Now to run a schedule process, I will go to the scheduled processes work area. So I'm in the scheduled processes work area. I will say schedule new process, and I will search for process called process agent document. So this is the process name, and I will say okay. So there are no parameter which are needed. We just hit submit for this. So the process has been submitted, and you can see the process ID over here. For now, what I will do, I will just hit refresh. So you can see this process which is we just submitted, that is running. I will wait for it to get completed. So now you can see the process has been completed and succeeded. Now let's go back again to the AI Agent Studio. So now we are in AI Agent Studio. We will go again to the tools and then write it for payables. Wait, we put as a name as a period close advisor. So I'll just hit search. You can see this was the tool which we just created, and I will just open it. And you can see here the status is published now. Now call out that if instead of ready to publish, because there was another option, let me just quickly show you. There was another option which is ready to delete. So if we have selected ready to delete, running this process would have removed that document from the tool entirely. Okay, so I will just hit cancel for now. And now this document is published and ready to use in our AI edits. So this completes our demo for creation of document agent. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more Oracle ERP and AI Agent Studio related videos. You can also follow me on LinkedIn and Substack. You will find the links in the video description. See you in the next video.